These are the walls of the old city, and that is the Tower of David. Esa es la Torre de David y estos son los muros de la ciudad antigua. This is.
Voy a dañar tu video. No, mentira.
This is the Tower of David Museum. Este es el Museo de la Torre de David.
Mamá, más de 15 minutos. Démosle material a tu video. Mira.
We'll leave it in those places until the next Pope comes to visit and has prayer services. Okay, one more flight up. You're lucky you're not crusaders with all your armor. So we'll do one more flight. Hills, rolling hills, and then slowly, people began moving. The first impetus to move out was with the help of Sir Moses Montefiore. But like in any city where people are living, you need to fix things up. This city was for a long time divided into 4 neighborhoods. It still basically is. You have the Armenian quarter in this direction. Armenians came here for religious freedom, took over a certain part of the neighborhood, have their church and their schools here. You notice the church and the falling tower, that is actually on Mount Zion right outside of the walls of the city. So you would have to take a walk along this street here, make a left turn at the end of the walls, and then go out the Jewish quarter. Before we get to the Jewish quarter, let me just tell you, if you're looking at the trees right there, and you go down below about 1 kilometer, that's where you have the ancient city of King David. Inside we have some dioramas, so I'll be able to show you. But if you wanted to take a tour of throughout the past 200 years, but several years ago, it was completed anew to look like the old synagogue. At the time, when it stood originally, there was some other big domed synagogues as well, but they decided just to rebuild one of them. You have to remember that that whole plateau running to the Black Dome was what we called in Hebrew Parabayit, or the Temple Mount in English, with King Solomon's temple sitting there, and later on King Herod's temple. So that whole plateau area. Today we have the Dome of the Rock with a rather shiny gold roof donated by the King of Jordan about 15 years ago already. And on a Friday, you can have several thousand Muslims up there praying, because they pray in the dome, even though it was originally just a monument to Muhammad. It was by the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. They have a tour in there as well if you want to walk through. Don't worry if you get lost walking through these alleyways. You can always ask directions and find your way out. Just remember that you want to get back out through Jaffa Gate, or if you're going to another gate. But it's certainly safe. We have security cameras on every single street here. So, in fact, if you can get a taxi cab up there, it's lovely to then look at the city from the opposite direction. You would see at the far side the Gate of Mercy that's closed up. It's been closed up for hundreds of years, and it's just a different view. The tower that we see in front of us was brought by nuns from Europe, and it's called the Church Tower. The next tower over was built by Kaiser Wilhelm II. Very pretty to see old pictures that are almost 100 years old now of people living in Jerusalem. But it's a fantastic exhibit. Watch your head here or your shoulder.
Sí, era tan feliz, porque hace unas semanas, todo lo que contaba, me hace grabar a mí, va a grabar.